How's it going, everybody? This is TheRedHeadGamer, and you are watching my Kaiserreich playthrough. Oh yeah, that's amazing, ain't it? But anyway, let's get back to the point here before anything else goes a little bit insane. I kind of spoke a little fast there, but I'm pretty sure you guys can keep up. So, you know, the Hashemites over here are just being themselves. They're now puppets of the Ottoman Empire, which is never a good thing to be. You never want to be a puppet to another nation. Unless you're sort of, you know, really into being somebody's slave for the entire game, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you guys do know what I mean, but, you know. No, you don't. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. That is a very nice cornfield outside my house. I know I've been saying that for a while now, but it really is. I mean, I just look out there and there's that cornfield doing what it does best. Blowing in the breeze, good people, blowing in the breeze. Anyway, I am still addicted to that half lemonade, half tea drink. I mean, it's amazing, dude. And like, if you just look around the room, there's like cans everywhere. Let's see how many cans I got. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cans. That's pretty nice. And it's one of those big cans. I mean, they're about the size of a Monster. You know, not like those little cans you get with Coke and stuff, but yeah. I know that's kind of weird to talk about, but in all honesty, this part's going to be pretty boring. I really don't do much until we get to the end, you know, because I basically just wait it out. And yeah, we finally declare war on the Taiping rebels. So you know what that means, everybody. The Mongolian Empire must expand. I've also joined an alliance with Japan and, what do you call them? Manchu. Damn it. What was it again? I'm trying to remember here. Refresh my memory, good people. Oh wait, I can't hear you guys right now. Oh crap. Manchuria. Yeah, that's right. It's Manchuria. I forgot the name of the regime that owns it. It's like the Fengtian Republic? Yeah, it's the Fengtian. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm pretty sure most of these foreign names have like different pronunciations for letters, but you know, I'm not 100% sure, so forgive me. No, I'm really bad at that. But yeah, we're also in alliance with Siam over here. Looks like Vietnam's gone communist. And yeah, everything should be going fine for now. Or at least I hope. I mean, things could go pretty badly if it doesn't go all according to plan. So we have to be prepared, people. We have to ready ourselves for a horrible event which may take place soon and destroy everything we worked for. But I'm pretty sure that won't happen anytime soon because the Mongolian Empire is glorious. The only power I really have to worry about right now is probably India and Russia. I mean, all the other nations around me I could probably easily take out, except for the Japanese alliance, but I'm inside it, so I have nothing to fear from them. In fact, they're probably going to help me claim some lands, and in the long run, that's going to be really worth it. So, we're going to get to that here. And I just love looking at all the troop placements of my allies. I mean, look at that. I just love being able to see what they're doing. It makes me feel like I'm part of the action, you know? Like I know exactly what I'm going to do here. And if anybody disagrees with that one simple fact, I'll simply have to deal with it. The only way I know how, through glorious expansionist conquest, taking over smaller nations and annexing them into my great glorious Mongolian Empire, so that all may fear us. Ain't that just a great thing to talk about? It makes me feel like I'm so happy. Like there's this great fuzzy feeling inside my chest right now, which is all like, dude, you are so going to take over the world. And my mind is all like, yeah, man, I know I am going to take over the world soon. It's all part of this great plan that we have going on. I'm still wondering though how I'm gonna deal with that little German nation. I mean, it's a business, but, you know, I consider it a nation since it has provinces. And it looks like the Yunnan clique is expanding into it. I think. Yeah, but you guys get the idea, they're at war. So let's move on to the great Taiping rebels and see how well they stand up against the Great Alliance. Probably not too well. They're probably gonna get destroyed, so let's call the crusade. Rally the horde, my brothers. Evil laughing here, good people. It makes me feel so enthusiastic about this. I also heard in the next update for Darkest Hour, they're gonna include casualty reports, so you can actually see how many people died in your battles, which is gonna be kinda interesting, but at the same time, I don't know why you'd add it. I mean, I know it adds realism, and you get that idea of like, oh, that's horrible, you know, I lost 400 troops, but I killed 1,000 of the enemies, or, oh man, I lost 2 million troops, but the enemy only lost 100. Man, I suck, but, you know, I really don't see much of a point. Maybe that's just me, though, you know. I've never been somebody to care about the really small things in video games. I mean, it's nice they're there and all, you know, to add flavor to the game, but in the long run, do you really pay attention to it, you know? Like, what was it? Like in Oblivion and Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls series, they have that whole list of stuff, like, you know, total game time played, days as a vampire, you know, your highest bounty, crimes you've committed. I mean, I love looking at it sometimes, you know, like, oh, cool, I've been a vampire in this game for 300 days, you know, in-game days. But do you really look at it that often? I mean, I'll look at it sometimes when I'm bored, you know, like, oh, I have nothing to do right now, I'm in the middle of the city, and I just sold all my fat loot, and you look at it, and you're like, that's cool, but is it really needed? I don't know, maybe I'm just complaining about something that, you know, is fun, so just ignore whatever I'm saying, or think about it, you know, that's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that went on pretty long. I gotta say, I'm getting pretty hungry, actually. I might hit up the gas station next door to my dorm after I'm done recording this and grab myself a grilled chicken snack wrap. Flour tortilla, chicken, and bacon with lettuce and jalapenos. That sounds very nice. And then also grab a can of that half tea, half lemonade. That's gonna be nice. That's the lunch of champions, good people. That is what I eat every day now, in order to survive in this harsh, cold world, which is trying to destroy everything I've worked for. Well, not really. I mean, I've had a pretty good life, actually. You know, I mean, like, I'm not Bill Gates. Then again, I'm only 18, so, you know, I don't really have much room to talk, so, yeah. Yeah, my life's been pretty good. This is gonna sound pathetic and all, but I've never had a taxable job. Never in my life, you know? I mean, the way I used to make money was just by doing, you know, like, random chores and stuff. Like, odd jobs, you know, mowing lawns and, you know, just doing things. And, I also DJ'd from time to time. I never made a lot of money from it, though. I still suck at scratching. I can't use a turntable for horse crap, you know? Oh man, it's beautiful though, and I enjoy it. I mean, you know, I'm in college. I had to get a loan though, because obviously that stuff doesn't pay for it. I'm gonna have to get a job here if I want to pay off that loan, but yeah, you know, just gotta find what you love and do it. And then you sing songs about hamsters, because that is simply how the world works. You gotta think of something to talk about. You know, a lot of people have always thought I had like a really weird imagination, and in honesty, they would be right, because every time I talk, I just think of weird stuff to start a conversation about. It doesn't really work too well in real life, though. I mean, like, in real life, I really have bad social skills, because the stuff I talk about is usually stuff normal people really find weird. You know what I mean? You know? Like, you know, on the internet, you talk about You know, like, let's think of something here. Like, I don't know. Like a giant chicken getting thrown through a windshield into a ditch as a bunch of hail comes down and breaks its bones, and then the sun deep fries it into a freaking, like, glorious meal for somebody to eat. I know the sun doesn't normally deep fry people, but basically it cooks it. So let's just say it cooks it, okay? And don't go into schematics about it. Just accept that simple fact for one moment, okay? So, yeah, I mean, on the internet you're probably like, LOL, that's funny, or like, wow, that was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, or maybe a little bit of both, or maybe you're just like, wow, that is such a great thing to talk about. Now, in real life, if I said that, what would happen would be something like this. Okay. Okay, what? Like, you know, they just look at you weird. Because that's the great glory of the internet. You can talk about weird crap and nobody really cares. You know, it's some weird psychological thing. You know, I just don't know how it works, and in all honesty, I don't care. You know, that's a basic life lesson for today, good people. And remember, whatever you do, do not drink half tea, half lemonade after you're done brushing your teeth. I know that sounds weird, but it creates a really, really funky, rotten egg taste in your mouth. Same with Coke. If I drink like orange juice or Coke after I'm done brushing my teeth, it like creates this weird taste in my mouth. I don't know if it's just me or if it happens to you guys too. You guys gotta tell me, seriously. I don't know if I'm weird or